Good morning. I'm out first light today on a pool that has featured regularly over the last few weeks in my blog entries. 10 weeks today. I will be 60 years old. I do have plans. I've had those plans for many years actually, and just in the last week, two big boxes that I need to tick to make those plans become a reality have actually started to move forward. Big advancements, and although nothing's concluded yet, just need to cross the T's and dot the I's. Nevertheless, it is encouraging. But before then, some fishing for me. Scraping the ice off the car this morning as well. It is cold, but cup of tea. Can't say it's the first one of the day because I did have one at home. But the first one on the bank. And what will be the first fish? Well, inevitably it will be a roach. I'm fishing in 3 to 4 feet of water, maybe a rod and a half lengths out. Got some brown crumb in there. That's quite sloppy. It's solidified a little bit. It does take on the water, but you can always add a little bit more if you need to. What I'm trying to do, and what I am doing, is as I put the crumb out, it immediately breaks on the surface and hardly any lumps fall to the bottom immediately. It is quite sloppy, so then it forms a cloud, and because it's clear water you can actually see it, and those particles will settle. They will attract the fish but won't overfeed them. That's what you have to bear in mind, of course, when you're fishing, especially in the winter, but at any time of the year. Work on the principle that you can always put more bait out if you need to, but once it's out there you can't take it back. And then I've got some maggots in my tub there, so I'll put those out by hand as and when required. And again, you can get an idea of what's happening out there in terms of fish activity, fish numbers, and you can regulate the number and the frequency of loose feed that you put out there. Phil posted a comment on my website in regards to the muntjac deer that I saw the other day, and perhaps more importantly heard, because Phil commented that he'd just been on the Staffordshire-Worcestershire Canal and had heard one, and he's heard them before but thought they were crows, didn't for one moment think it was a muntjac, but now that he's listened to the video, heard the creature itself, now he's going to look out for them. That's great, Phil, and I think for all of us as anglers, we appreciate, don't we, the great outdoors. When I arrived here this morning, I actually heard a muntjac in the woods opposite. That's what reminded me of Phil's comment. Been listening to mistle thrush, song thrush, of course the usual wood pigeons and blackbirds and robins and all those birds as well. It is a great place to be if you want to enjoy nature, and what better than watching a little orange tip sticking above the water and listening to what's going on around me at the same time, and observing as well. We do learn to multitask, don't we? We can fish and we can enjoy at the same time. Oh, and I've got my first bite there. Let's hope that I'm going to get that fish on the bank. Oh, I just felt it then. It was a small roach. Right, that's an encouraging sign. I've been here about 5 minutes, and hopefully that means the fish have moved in and I will be back with a roach. First fish on the bank. It's not massive, but it means, as always, and I say it a lot, don't I, I'm not a blanker today. I'm enjoying catching roach, of course, but it's always nice when my favourite species puts in an appearance, especially of this size.